Alrighty, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and welcome back everybody to another race for Zelda A Link to the Past Open Mode Plus. This is effectively a slightly more difficult mode for Randomizer than usual, and I'm in a race against an unknown opponent. I'm not allowed to know who that is until I am done with the race. And well, let's see how this is going to go. The race is going to start in just about 20-ish seconds from now. The last three races I felt like I just got lucky. My execution was okay most of the time, but so many little mistakes. I hope today I can keep my focus a bit better. Let's see how this is gonna go. 10 seconds. And good luck everybody, whoever might be participating this. 2, 1, move. I wish it would count down from 5. Alright, 20 rupees, that's already a better start than yesterday. As weird as that might sound. Alright. Okay, we have Eastern Palace is a 5-6 crystal, we have Green Pendant Desert, and stuff. We get 20 rupees from the bush crabs, so at least we will be able to buy bombs if desirable. Which also does mean that I'm not gonna worry about setting up for... No, wait, from here. Just magic. Alright, I'm not necessarily going to worry about setting up for the second 3 pull. If I get maybe a drop from this guy. Still didn't get a drop from the pickle. That is 2 kills so far. I need 2 more. There is just a heart piece up there. Today we do not need to defeat Aghanim currently, unless it is required to enter the Dark World. So the overall goal, of course, of this randomizer here, still not drop, 50% chance for a drop, is to get the 7 crystals, then enter Ganon's tower, clear that, and defeat Ganon. Heart piece, just a little heart, not a piece. And a drop. You know what, this early on I take that. There is significantly less full hearts in the pool, so early on I like to just have, well, go out of my way just a little bit to pick up heart pieces. I should be playing well enough that I don't need them, but I'm not usually. Alright, we don't have any bombs yet, which we kind of want to have in order to get a bunch of items in Kakariko. However, we do have more than 50 rupees, so we'll be able to buy the thing without any trouble. Also, the most common 3 pull, unfortunately, is just 1 rupee each time, so not really useful. Aside from that, we're just gonna head into Kakariko Village here. And I'm just gonna make a beeline for the bomb shop, but we just kind of briefly stop here, just in case these are 3 bombs, this would be sufficient. It's not 3 bombs, just 1 rupee again. And, well, let's see. So, the way the game is a little bit more difficult than usual is by giving you a maximum of 3 swords, even though all 4 are placed. Only giving you top 2 bottles, even though, well, 4 are placed. What else? You only get a maximum of blue mail, even though both mails are placed. So effectively, you still have the same chance to find the various upgraded items, so to speak. However, you will not have as much of a maximum upgrade in comparison. So that is kind of the main way the Open Plus mode works. Plus, you might be noticing I'm starting with boots, but my tracker haven't not marked the boots. And that is because I actually don't have the boots yet. How does that work? Basically, we have a mode called Zelda boots. This is unique to the randomizer, where they give us the ability to dash and move quickly to places. However, aside from that, and I guess spin speed as well, which is a minor glitch, which we are allowed to use, we cannot use the boots for anything else. So that's just kind of the limitation of it. There were 3 bombs in there, I could have just gone here, but this was not all that necessary. Should I? Yeah, let's just grab this first. There is a book here, so we could go into desert. So, because we don't have real boots, we actually cannot bonk items off of the torch in desert, or the library for that matter, or Ganon's tower's torch. So if we need any items from there, we will have to find the boots. Further, we cannot open up King's Tomb, or we cannot open up the Monk Rocks either. Those are all off limits. Get a red boomerang, that is kind of neat, but so far we don't really have much to work with in terms of tools, I suppose. So your brake boots are made for not walking, basically, indeed. Welcome to the queue, I hope you're doing well. So, we do have a book. This does open up a desert. Unless we have 2 swords, we actually cannot acquire anything from any of the tablets, even if we could get to them. There is just 20 rupees up there. These 20 rupees we couldn't get even if I wanted to. Alright, then we only have bombs right now. I don't know what the stun drop is, I'm gonna be curious. 5 rupees over there, so we don't need to worry about the digging game. Digging game? Racing minigame. No, where do I wanna go? I have bombs. I think I'm just gonna go Uncle for now. Am I gonna go Uncle? Nah, we go Southward Road first. We're kinda far away from the money for Zora anyways, so not gonna worry too much about that. Final Fantasy VI breaking the Legend of Zelda games again. Just a little bit. Alright, there's a glove. This allows us to get to the back of Escape, which I actually prefer going before going to the front, just that because that gives more information about location of small key in the map. Because potentially we don't have to go into the dark room there. So that's gonna be the next plan. I could also head over to the desert right now. I'm gonna skip out on desert because Minimoldum has fight items much more quickly available. When is the race, Yaga? Race is right now, actually. This is the race run. I don't know who I'm racing against, and I'm not allowed to know. That was lucky. Oops, I wanted to grab that. Too late. Yeah, this is the race. We get our bombs back. Very nice. I only have 2 hearts. Oh, silver arrows. I haven't had silver arrows in such a long time in these. I want that. So the crabs actually would deal 2 hearts of damage, so having 1 more heart is actually relevant. Oh, I really don't want to get hit by you, please. And the crab is gone. Works for me. I need to go further to the right and dash up there. I don't have a sword to just hit the crab, so trying to deal with them is a little bit more awkward. Alright, we're gonna save and quit from here unless we get boots, I guess? Or flippers too. Don't get any of these. That's fine. Back of Escape it is next. Alrighty, back of Escape, we need the gloves in order to get there, and normally you could use the boots in order to bonk open those walls instead of investing a bomb, which would both be faster and more resource efficient, but again, we can't do that, because this is Suda boots right now. I do have silver arrows. I can't mark them on my tracker, because the tracker assumes that the bow is upgradable, so effectively, most of the time you should play a randomizer. Most of the modes will include... There's a key, there's bottle, okay. Most of the randomizer settings will include you going... getting 1 bow, and then the next bow is going to be silver arrows, regardless of which one you pick up. But this specific setting, you have actually the separate silver arrows in comparison. Alright, Zora is in Logic. I'm kind of hoping to find money along the way before I get Zora. I would like to have a bit more magic, so I'm gonna pick up the pots on the right side. Hey, there's the money. We could do Hulahan and then go to Zora, I suppose. I do want to actually kill one of these while they are stunned, because that's my stun drop, and the stun drop is more magic. Alright, sure. So the only way I have to fight the enemies in the upcoming section is using bombs, which is not the ideal way, but it should be fine. I could even stun them beforehand in order to not worry too much about them moving, but that's alright. Alright, we haven't found the map yet in here, I think. So it could still be in the sewers. We have, however, found the small key. So everything and the basement is in logic, because even though practically you can just go down there without having to worry about the small key, the game needs to account for you using your small keys in a weird way. Alright. Small key, please. Actually, I did not need to kill that guy now I think about it. That was just completely unnecessary. Alrighty, anything else I wanna do? Ouch. I don't wanna take that much damage yet, please. There's a mirror. I actually don't need to death warp now. I don't want to take any damage, preferably. So mirror is in logic, but it actually, funnily enough, is technically after the glove in the logic. So I actually want to pick up the hearts coming up. So mirror doesn't technically unlock anything yet, in logic that is. But practically it allows us to also go up Death Mountain into Tower of Hera, but we also don't have a way to do much in there yet. I also picked up that pot on the, over there from the right side. Come on. Because this allowed me to... Okay. Double check. Oh yeah, the map is in the sewers just. I was just unsure for a second. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna go over to desert, because I don't care about clearing desert. You need a lift upgrade, a fire rod, or a lamp in order to light the torches, etc. in order to get be able to finish desert, but I don't care about finishing desert. It's just a green pendant. I guess if I find a fire rod and or a lamp in there, I might do it. Well, actually, mainly if I find a lamp, I will do that. I'm kind of some way hoping for a little bit more money along the way. Because then I would have enough for Zora. Would I go to Zora before over to Zahasrana? No, because I can't even Faith Flipper there to grab stuff along the way, so I'm not gonna do that. You can't water walk, by the way, without proper boots either. Okay, 8 more rupees. Sundrop is unfortunately magic, so that does not help. Let's see what we need. We need a moon pearl and we need a way into the dark world is probably the way to think about this. If we find a lamp, chances are pretty high that we should go up to Death Mountain. That is just a piece of heart, which I would like to have this early on, but I'm not gonna go that far out of my way to get it. So, we can get one chest in here right now. There could be a small key or a big key in there, but if there's something relevant on the torch, I will not be able to get it. I don't really have a way to deal with you. Oh, actually killed them. I guess the boomerang does deal damage. And there's the lamp. That actually does lead us up Death Mountain. Do I go by Sick Hit first? I think the answer is no. Use the mirror to get quicker to the entrance here, just ever so slightly. We have one item out of desert. So we could have just sequence broken up to Death Mountain. But the thing is, since I wouldn't have a fire source, I would not be able to get whatever is in Tower of Hera basement. Even though often you don't need the lamp, sometimes it's required just to light a torch. Even if beyond that you could do other things. Oh yeah, that's right. The bush crab is 20 rupees, so we have plenty of money for Zora if I just go the south road. If necessary. Alright, this here is in logic. Rescuing the old man also gives us a save and quits respawn point up here in Death Mountain, which is quite nice. That should be a refill. Perfect timing. We don't have a way to get spin speed without a sword or a hook shot. So we just dash up here. Let's see, I only have 2 bombs. That's actually kind of little. No hook shot either. There's a bow right there. Alright. I don't mind a bow. Actually, bow is in the 3rd slot. Yeah, because lamp is in the 2nd. We do in fact have silver arrows, thinking about it. Alright, I have 1 bomb, 1 pixel left, please. Come on. This one. Come on. There we go. Alright. I actually can't defeat Moldam right now. That is not currently an option. I need items. Ooh, we don't need an ice rod this route. That's kind of neat. This was just a single rupee. We can check what's on the tablet. We would need 2 swords to get the item, but we can see what it is right now. Just couch cash, so we don't need it. It's like a 20 rupee or 5 rupee or something. Alrighty, oops, not what I meant to do, but sure, that works. And then give it a good luck, yeah, sure. Enjoy your food. Alright. We also get a hammer from here, that is very useful. Just need a... Okay, sure, we go up. We're well done, I guess, first. Now we just need... Oh, I don't have a way to... Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. I don't know what to do about this boomerang. Oh my goodness. Messing this up royally. No! I was so spooked. I could have just done the coffee break trick. But I was just kind of... brain didn't work for a second there. Oh well. That's okay. Don't mind the time loss. Let me through, please. I did not want that to happen. Also, by the way, hammer allows us to clear Tower of Hera, so that's nice. There we go, could have just done this and I'm invulnerable. Sheesh. Oh no. Oh well, so far the routing has worked out pretty well. There's 1 more item in Tower of Hera. And... what else? Would I climb it? Actually, no, this is gonna be the big key no matter what. Actually, no, this is the big key. So, yes, I climb it. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, we just cleared the dungeon, I guess. I need bombs. This is not a bomb. Also, actually, I don't have a good way to set up the... Actually, no, I can do hammer dash. This is fine. Yeah, I can do a hammer dash. These things are terrifying! Stop it! I'm just gonna do the normal route. Slow way, if you will. They are absolutely horrible to take down with just a hammer. Holy moly. I would have preferred if I could have done the bomb jump, but at least this way I know I'm not gonna mess up the bomb jump because I'm not gonna do it. Ooh, boots. Actually proper boots. Ah, really? That was not necessary. If we fail, we see even quit because I got all the items out of here. I hope I don't fail. That would be really awkward. And a pause buffer if necessary. Alright. Wait for the dash. Thank you. Wait for the dash. There it is. Alright. There's also basically a chase and a scatter phase, kinda like in Pac-Man for Moldorm here. So basically you can just wait until Moldorm starts chasing you and you know it's gonna go in a straight line for like 2 or 3 seconds. And then you can just walk around and hit the tail, so you really don't need to worry about getting close to it before that. Alright, so we do have access to the Dark World if we find the Moon Pearl. So since we have the hammer... Actually, we wouldn't save and quit, we go right side, huh? Since we have the hammer, we can go here. Ooh, I kinda want that. Are you serious? Fairy, why? Fairy! Fairy! Why? Oh my goodness. I do not have the resources to do this right now. I just want to check what's up here. It's a Quake medallion, good to know. That is very important information. Oh my goodness. Fairies can be mean. The reason why I don't have the resources is in here. I don't have a good way to deal with these Moldorms, so I'm just gonna damage boost through them. Hope that they don't hit me. Oh, that one didn't hit me. But I could try hammer them, but chances are I'm gonna get hit more than if I don't try. So, yeah. Also, these guys are in the way. It's really awkward not having a sword, holy cow. And low health too. We could do water walk. In theory. Just trying to think what to do next. We have enough money for Zora by a good amount. Well, actually, no, it's kind of obvious what we do next. We go Eastern Palace. Duh. Bombs, that's actually nice. Let me through? Oh, they actually did let me through. Sheesh. That was unexpected, and nothing else here. I was so surprised that the Moldorms just let me through with my dash that I didn't interrupt my dash and ended up bonking. Alrighty, this is fine. Can always actually do the water walk, or not water walk, thing from here. 300 rupees on Halakali Island. It's unlikely for that to be relevant at any point. Oh, that guy just had to walk in the way. Alright. We do have now... Really? We do now have boots so we can bonk into the wall to open it up. And... Oh, I don't have a sword for that though. I can't hammer dash through pots and stuff. Right, I forgot about that part. Where did your name come from? The name Yagamoth is technically a misspelling of Yawgmoth from Magic the Gathering. I've never really played much Magic the Gathering, like I bought one starter set of 7th edition at some point with that Thorny Elemental thingy. But a good friend of mine, actually my best friend during school really, he had an entire huge collection of cards. And at some point I was playing Ragnarok Online, creating a new character, like my 8th character or something like that, and wanted to make a Magnus Exorcismus priest. And I needed a new name, and I kind of sort of remembered that there was this kind of really neat looking card my friend had that was something along the lines of Yagamoth, and that's where that came from. You thought it was a familiar name? Yeah. It's not Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth is me now. But yeah. We have gotten... That was probably not worth it, just damage boost. A compass so far, big key. Are we gonna... Actually, we have a lamp. Yeah, we go all the way around. This guy is in the way. Rude. Oops. Yeah. Oh, would have been way more efficient in hindsight. The bright side is not gonna be Master Sword Silverless again. Yeah, we definitely go around for the out-of-the-way chest. So this is the last chest that is in Sphere 1 inside here. And it's just a piece of heart, which is nice, but not what I'm looking for. We're looking for a moon pearl. Alright, this chest is really far out of the way, and sometimes people like to gamble not getting this chest. If it's like a 50-50 whether the boss has the last item from the dungeon, or whether, well, the item is here. And if the boss has it, often people just don't come back in here, because, you know, it's kind of a long run back. Don't blame them. However, in this case, this would have paid off even if somebody were to skip it. Oh well. Where do we go after this, I wonder? Maybe either we go Zora, or we go Sick Kid, and then... I'm assuming this is gonna be nothing here. We go either Zora, or we go Bonk Rocks and Sick Kid. Actually, I suppose... Oh my goodness. I suppose Desert Palace is also technically an option. Dora, or... I don't have a good way to set up the water walk, so I'm gonna bonk... Doesn't actually provide any progression. Nice to have, though. On the fire rod. Yeah, I don't have a good way to set up water walk, actually. Oh, wait, no, Doofus. Wrong place. This is not where I went to go. Alright, we're gonna get Bonk Rocks. Do we go... No, we don't. We never go desert. Before we go... What's the 5-6 crystals? Very unlikely. Basically the most resource-intense dungeons to get into with Swamp and Turtle Rock. This is not it, so I guess we go Zora. I'm not gonna set up the water walk. Water walk is gonna be a little bit of effort, but might just be better, I suppose. Let's do that. So basically, the problem about water walking is I don't have a good way to set it up because I have to go all the way south here. I guess it doesn't take too long compared to just going swimming directly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our regular boots, doesn't matter where to the boots, and dash along the pit here towards the outside. Basically the falling animation and the pit for some reason kind of messes up how your dash works, and if I jump southwards into the water, it will allow me to walk on water. However, before that, I'm now doing a fake flipper, which is a different way of going into the water without getting spat out, without having the flippers. And you do that by effectively doing a screen transition before the game can check whether you're supposed to be able to swim or not. Because by default you can swim. And effectively the splash animation, when you jump into the water, is the thing that checks whether you are supposed to be able to swim or not. So there's another way of actually setting up a fake flipper via other methods. So here, I'm gonna visit this guy. This is a sequence break. I'm actually gonna give you a bottle today. Thank you very much. And I'm now going to jump straight down into the water. Oh, I just realized one heart piece is gonna fill me up. Either way, I can now move way more quickly across the water, and I can go into a place that I couldn't go before. In here. However, if I get a heart piece and a heart refill here... No, game, why? I can't open the other chest. Oh, that's so rude. I'm not gonna be able to know what's in the other chest for a while now. Curse me in going out of my way for picking up heart pieces, huh? Because I can't swim. Unless Sora gives me a flippers, I won't be able to check these. There's a shovel over there. We can actually do a little trick to set up Ancilla despawn. I need 6 arrows for that, and basically I want to reset my hidden values, if you will. Yeah, I hope I'm gonna get this. Okay, this used to be half magic, but it's not. Because half magic does not exist here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we wait until they disappear. 1, 2, 3, and then bombs, and we jump down. So effectively, the reason why I shot 6 arrows first is because I need to... Well, I may not have needed to reset the value, but I don't know what the previous value is. For the... what's the word? I don't know what the hidden value is that decides whether... Basically, some value that determines whether I can flake flipper or not, whether that is in the correct place or not, because reasons. Let's put it this way. So I know how to reset it, so I just kind of prematurely reset it. I don't know whether I needed to or not, but this allowed me to just not having to worry about it. Also, we're already going to Desert for a second time. Eesh. Did not want to go back in here. You know, I just realized I never actually checked what was on the... I haven't checked what's on the word. The torch on the left side. I could have checked that earlier and I didn't. Actually, no. I know it's a small or a big key, so it does not matter which one it is. Thinking face. I knew it was a small or big key, so this would not have given me any information. There was nothing in the torch to see. Never mind. So, if we get the item here, and it's a useful one to progress like a moon pro, we will get out of here. If... I'd actually not know what other... Actually no, flippers could just be one more chest, I guess. It's gonna be the big key in the second chest here. I did a dash there, that was inefficient. It's faster to mirror back over here. Let's see what we have. Alright, I mean, I guess we're gonna beat the boss here now. Sure, why not? I just hope it's not flippers, because that would be really awkward. Because I think flippers exactly unlock one location. Actually, technically two. I suppose they could be the shovel. And I will guess that my opponent didn't have the same heart pieces count and would have gotten the chest on the right as well. So, I always call the green pendant the fetch quest with extra steps, and it's true. I would have absolutely skipped that if it was an option, but this is basically my last location right here. So I don't know what it's gonna be exactly, but chances are pretty high it's gonna be the moon pearl, either here or at Zelda. So I almost never go for the green pendant, unless there's very few other locations left, or literally the last one. Because more often than not, green pendant is a bait. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the small magic refill. Right now I have exactly enough fire rod shots to defeat Blind Molas. Oh wait, I'm a doofus. I have silver arrows, this is way better. Duh. This is a one-shot. If I hit. Yeah, that, not pretty, but I guess it's functional. And we, I guess, go to Zelda. Game is getting us all over the place. So this is kind of one of these seeds where there's very, very little chance that any opponent would choose a different or significantly different routing than me. Like, chances are pretty high. We have done all of the same things at this point. And, well, whoever has better execution would be ahead at this point. And considering I died once in Tower of Hera, I'm probably a bit behind compared to my opponent, because at this point most of the opponents are really high level in execution and don't make silly mistakes like that. Now, what are we gonna get here? Is there any reason for ever to stay here? Not really. Here's the moon pearl. And we immediately go and clear Palace of Darkness, I think. So this was available right after the lamp was acquired. Alrighty, we can easily clear Palace of Darkness. Thieves Town, oddly enough, for once is actually a little bit more tricky than usual. I still don't have good tools to work with here. Specifically, I would like to have a sword. Just a single... what? Just a single sword will do the trick. I also need bombs. Thanks. We appreciate you helping me. Then again, Palace of Darkness, we get a bunch of bombs, so it's mostly fine usually. That is the Sanctuary Heart, which is why I got a refill right there. Only a full heart piece does not refill. And we got the hookshot as well. That is interesting. So I don't think the hookshot does anything right now, but if the flippers were around somewhere else, I guess that would be a thing. Actually, what do I need at this point in order to be in go mode? Swords, I suppose. Titansmiths and King of Samaria, as well as a flute. And maybe a medallion. So, not too many things remaining until we can just go. So that was my last bomb that I accidentally set down there. It should be fine. There's a bunch of bombs available. Can a frog be eaten is the real question. Yes, and I have to resurrect them every time. It's kind of traumatic, so I also have to what's the word? Shape memory. But yeah. Please don't eat frogs. Frogs are friends, not food. Save the frogs. What am I doing? Autopilot. I was just thinking, oh, green pendant. Right. Don't check the green pendant. You've already done that. I am a dingus. This is fine. Just brain fart. Okay, I need to focus here. That was stupid. Alrighty, we're gonna fully clear Palace of Darkness. We need 1, 2, 3 items. At the very least, and more, I suppose. Trying to be fancy with my weapon switches. Does not work out too well sometimes. Does not work out too well sometimes. Okay, I was too slow there. Should have just reset whatever I was saying. I have exactly 2 bombs, hopefully I don't miss any. At least I don't need bombs in order to open up the walls in the basement. So in the front of Palace of Darkness there's always at the very least 4 small keys. There can be more, up to 6 because there's 6 chests, but it's a ton of them. But there's always 2 items effectively that are not small keys, and Bugnet! I love Bugnets. They're so friendly. But, oh, there's the second one. We don't have any small keys remaining, so we have to actually go through the side here. So over here I know there will be exactly 2 small keys in this section coming up. But no matter, I have to get the small keys. So. Funnily enough, however, I can actually just go straight for the boss after this, so that's exactly what I will be doing. Because the boss could always have the lost item. Bombs for me, please. More bombs for me, please. So we do have the big key and we have 2 small keys. So this means we can always go to the boss first. No reason not to. Well, I guess technically this might be very slightly slower compared to a different, slightly more efficient route. But considering that I almost always mirror from the backside, we're just gonna do this first. So we have gotten 1 item out of this dungeon so far. I find a ferry along the way, I would be kind of happy about that. So, we don't have a good way of dealing with most of these enemies because no swords. So we'll have to go to a good old just bonk until they don't stand up anymore method. I don't have a cape or a cannon bird not to dash through these ones here either, so I'll have to just bonk these as well. I guess I don't technically have to, but I'm always worried about my health in this kind of mode. So, 1, 2, 3, let me do it. This. So now I have spin speed. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Please stand. A little bit sketch, but yeah, I kind of realized a little bit late that I didn't have a sword to hold out there, so I didn't have a good method of obstructing him hitting me. Alrighty, so we go back in, try to get those 3 remaining items from this dungeon. But let's see, there's 2 more locked doors, so there's actually 3 more locked doors total. So, however, there's going to be 2 more small keys in chests, and based on where one of the keys could be, we don't need to open up the other chest, but we don't need to worry about that until later. And there's 3 more items in here. We haven't found any maps or compasses so far. Wait. Why did I do that? I could have just gone straight through. I'm very confused. Okay. Grab some more bombs right here. Make sure I grab some more bombs right here. This should be enough bombs for quite a while. Alright. There's going to be at least 1 more small key coming up somewhere. In one of these 2 chests, and it could be 2 small keys. It is not, so we never have to check the chest just south of this turtle room that I just came through. And we are looking for 2 more items. Alrighty. Switching to regular arrows, hoping that I'm not gonna run into too many of these, because every one of these flames deals 1 heart of damage, always, no matter your armor. Speaking of armor, finally an armor upgrade, that's very nice. We need 1 more item. Oh, we have everything. Yeah, that's everything. Those last 2 items are actually map and compass. Sanctuary. At least I hope it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Right? Yeah, it has to be. The last chests that I didn't open are small key, map and compass. That's very unusual that you can just even quit right there. It didn't even occur to me until, well, seconds later, really. Is there anything that can be on pedestal? The flute. And I suppose a medallion for Misery Miner. So maybe I should check pedestal the wrong ways. I don't have Titan Smiths. So I should indeed check pedestal right now. Should I check pedestal? Because I literally just need a sword for Skullwood, so no, we're not gonna check pedestal. We're not gonna check pedestal right now. We're going to go Thieves' Town. Normally, I almost always go into Skullwoods first. Especially if I don't have a sword to dash through these bushes. But I think this time around it's gonna be slightly more efficient to do this first. Maybe. Considering how long it took me to pick up these bushes, I have my doubts, I suppose. But I would want to defeat Mothula right there, preferably. Also would like to have a sword for... Actually, I need a sword for Mothula, because... Actually, not Mothula itself, but actually getting to Mothula, oddly enough, requires a sword. The reason why you require a sword there is because you need to slash away the vines. Of all things, the vines are the problem. But I would like to have a sword for Blind in the upcoming dungeon. That would be very, very handy to have. Okay. Because Blind is very, very easy if you just have a sword and you know the pattern. The sword would be nice for 2 reasons. We get a small key, that's cute, I guess. Do we need flippers? We don't actually need flippers. The one thing, actually, I guess Ice Rod and flippers we don't need. There's 1 item from here. There's only 4 items in here. And then I guess we go south. Check the 3 regular items and the 1 sequence break item, which is the shovel. The key always has to be in one of the front 4 chests, so a maximum of 3 items can be acquired here. And we got 1. Oh. I picked up the heart there with the hookshot because sometimes you get double the refill from that. Not in this case, unfortunately. Alrighty, do this. Grab the hookshot, because it will one-shot the little insects in here. Grab the bomb. And I still haven't gotten the other items yet. We will be able to get 2 more chests and items consequently before the boss, but the boss will have the last item as well. Note to self, I do want to not forget the sea house when I get out of here. Grabbing the hammer, because I don't really have a good other way of dealing with the upcoming enemies. Hello! Silas Alside, thank you! Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime Gaming for a crazy long time. Thank you. Welcome back to you for 58 months, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. I hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good time. Okay. That went decently well right here, and that guy has to walk in my way. 10 arrows. What am I doing? I wonder whether you could bonk into the chest to get across the gap there. Never had to test that, and it literally only just now came to mind. Alright, so unfortunately we will have to deal with blind with the hammer. It's a little bit tricky. Thankfully we do at least have a blue mail, but that's going to be questionable use. You know, the bottom might be easy to deal with you anyways. Oh no. Oh my god! This is messed up. Could you come back down, please? I can't hit you here, you're too high up. Oh my goodness. Pause buffers. Here's a cape. My hands are sweaty. Jeez. See, this is why I would like to catch fairy. Oh, that was not friendly. I didn't play it particularly well, to be fair. I got hit way too much. You know, if you cut out the pauses there, that would look really amazing, but that's not how I did it. I just pause buffered. I think I'm gonna still go south first. I really wanna go north with the cape in hand right now, but I think this makes us more sense right now. Thank you. I don't need any more money. can't believe that actually worked. I should have just jumped down in Tower of Hera and grabbed a fairy for the bottle, in hindsight. Because I also needed a health refill there anyways. But it takes so long to drop down there though. Okay, and we run back, because I don't have Titan Smith, so I can't go the normal way back. Oops. I'll have to go the long way around to get to Skullwoods and stuff. This is such an awkward seat. Now I also have to go back over the left side again. Come on. So, the early portion I felt reasonably confident in that no matter how good you are, there's not much of a deviation, but here there could have been pretty significant deviation if you went to other places first. Normally I check the front side of Skullwoods right away. But because I literally just needed a sword and there's 4 of them placed somewhere, I figured that it would make sense to just wait before going in there for now. Alright. Really? And that bush has a chance for a fairy net. I just switched to the bug net. Also, if I'm not mistaken, as long as I don't kill the second squid right there, there's gonna be no hand. It's useful if I don't wanna worry about it. The big key. This is awkward. Let's go to the backside, grab that one chest, grab the small key along the way, that way I guarantee not soft-locking, I guess. There's a very tiny chance that if I drop down there's no small key available. It's incredibly minor. But I might as well just not take that chance right now. Alright, what do we have? Small key! Sheesh. Really? Oh, I can make my way all the way over here for a small key. For a second one, no less. Not even the way to do things. And it's not on the pedestal. At this point I didn't expect anything on the pedestal, but it was always possible. I guess the cave could be both bumper cave or bumper ledge as well as... Suggest a challenge or a game for Yaga to play. Win! There, I'll try. And thank you. I didn't have to worry about it. Actually, I do want to... do this. That way I'm perfectly aligned. Looks like a bookshop thing. Are you serious? That's all the keys. All of them. There's no more left. One item right here. We haven't gotten map or compass so far, so there's the map. And over here we're gonna get nothing. That was not worth it. And I feel behind now, because I feel like most opponents try to skip Skullwoods until they have a sword. at this point. Or maybe just check over here. Not today. No fairy here either. Please don't do that. Alrighty, we can check two things right here. This is not it. And I guess we're gonna go catfish after? Might as well. Assuming this is not it either. Actually, I guess I could have walked around. This would have been fine. Yeah, this would have been fine in this case. Flippers! Oh no, we can't go swamp now. Alright, sure. Why not? And also, this is easy way to get over to catfish now, so I'm not complaining. Well, maybe I should, because my opponent might not know how to... Actually, you know what? This is fine. Because now I have a very easy way to check that one last chest that I couldn't check earlier. I just really hope it's not a sword. Because that would be a potential, like, 5 to 6 minutes time loss right there against some invisible or imaginary opponent. It could be it isn't, because it could just be they didn't even bother with the thing. But chances are decent that they would already have it at this point. Let's see, catfishy. Fishy. Fishy. Nope, not what I need. If we get Titan Smiths, we could go do things immediately. Titan Smiths. So I guess Swamp it is. Or I guess the alternative would be Spike Cave. Kind of feel like Spike Cave might have something, but it's just as likely that Flippers has something, which in this case is specifically Swamp Palace. I don't care about clearing Swamp Palace because I already know the pedestal is nothing. This is not Elden Ring, this is indeed accurate. Hey Hoppy. And don't forget we can check Bombos Tablas after this. Still would like to catch the fairy, but I don't think there's a good opportunity in here. In Swamp. I used to try and go for the quick warp here, but I don't even know the setup, so I just put the mirror as close to the entrance as possible, which is technically slower, but faster than failing to get the quick warp. Alrighty, there is 6 possible items in here in this dungeon. I just hope I don't have to beat the boss, because it could take a while with having to switch to hammer for knocking out the little things. There is one item right here. We always go left side swamp first, because I do not care about clearing the dungeon. So I just want the items out of here and nothing more. So what do we need at this point? We still need flutes, some Aria, Titan Smiths, and swords. Swords would be nice sometime. I didn't sign up for swordless. Then again, it's kind of fun to have to adjust strategies occasionally, where you don't have your usual tools. Are you gonna go up or down? Doesn't matter, I'm gonna stun you. He was going up. I could have walked around him, I guess, but... This ain't no Elden Ring. Is still Elden Ring as the game in the thing? It shouldn't be. this the new Elden Ring update? No. Don't think so. Come on, eat it. Pick it up, please. 10 bombs. Still nothing of particular value in here. I'm actually gonna go the long way around here because I just don't have the efficient tools to deal with these enemies here. Hi. It's going left or right, doesn't matter. I can just hold down left and it will be fine. Alright. The snake is gonna be friendly. Not friendly today. Please get away. Sir! Please get away. Thank you. Thank you for the bomb too. Alright. Sorry, I'm just kind of focusing rather than commentating here. We'd like to have more completely commentated runs. I have highlighted and put them onto YouTube and labeled them 1, 2, 3 so far. But I feel like I should just focus at this point. Especially since I keep getting hit by everything right now, since I can't take the usual dashing routes because those usually require a sword. An ice rod? Really? That is not what I'm looking for. But there's 2 more items here. I mean, I guess it's nice to have the ice rod before I need it. But I kind of hope that I don't need it this seat. Maybe I do. Kinda depends, I suppose, on how my execution stacks up against a random opponent. So, if we get the big key, we go back and open up this chest. If we don't get the big key, not sure. You know what? Sure. Can I do this for once? Let me... Thank you. Yeah, this is why. I don't have enough health to do the bomb thing twice if necessary, so I'm just going the old long way around. Then again, actually would get 2 hurts. Ah, that would be better, huh? Yeah. Still would like to have a fairy. No big healer, so this was entirely unnecessary. I could have just gone through here and probably just come back in. There is only 1 item remaining actually. And there's the Titansmith, we're out of here. Wait. Do we go to mountain first? I could just clear Ice Palace, but it's 3 items. I'm not gonna find all of them, most likely. Oh, all the ones I need at this point, most likely. Nothing here. Yeah, we'll go up that mountain first. I don't even have a Kinosamari to go into Turtle Rock if necessary. Basically, I'm just hoping for a sword. Plus, we know where Quake is, so I can pick that up too, in case that is relevant for Misery Meyer. We're gonna get Hookshot Cave. I guess we can also just check what the medallion is for Turtle Rock. Hope it's not necessary, but it always could be. And it's actually come back to bite me once at least already. There was a pendant, so I didn't check it. But I kind of had to go in there at some point anyways, or I thought I had to. But I didn't have the medallion at that point yet. Hammer Ganon Ink. You can't Hammer Ganon unless it is set to specifically... Where's the flute? Okay, the flute will allow us to check. You can't Hammer Ganon unless it's specifically set to... I'm not gonna check the rock. I need some time things. Unless it's specifically set to swordless in the randomizer settings, because the hammer does by default not hurt Ganon. Powder is nice. And there's a Kino Samaria, we can even clear Misery Mire, most likely right now. Wait, no we can't, we need a sword! we can't use medallions without swords. This is... This is such a mess. This is such a mess of a seed. This is the Game Boy Advance or SNES version. This is the Super Nintendo version. Specifically, the randomizer operates on the Japanese 1.0 version, so a bunch of the little tricks and glitches you will see that I'm allowed to use in this, you actually cannot perform unless you specifically have the very first release of the Zelda Link to the Past. So that is actually potentially relevant, I guess. So we're gonna check Misery Mire entrance and the shack immediately after Checkerboard Cave and then hop into... I said I could go and check the powder and stuff, but... Let's see. Okay, which medallion do we need? Today it is Quake. Good thing I picked it up. Deleting these blocks, for example, with the mirror, you can't do in regular regular versions. And we have a sword! Hooray! We need just one more. But... various dungeons are available now. Why am I going here first? I only just now realized I could just do Misery Mire. Thanks. Right, we're gonna do Misery Mire right now. That is actually another 5-6 crystal, so afterwards Pyramid Fairy is going to be available. Didn't think ahead for this one. Not enough anyways. Alrighty, use the bow I guess. Still... Wait, are we in go mode? Wait, we're in go mode. We just need a sword. Wow, holy cow, that took me way too long to recognize. That I suppose means we are not in go mode because we need a sword, but... We're in go mode. Just need a sword. So we basically beeline it to Ganon's Tower now. That took me way too long, holy moly. Focus. Alright, we need to find the big key in here so we can go to the boss. And if you're crazy good at hovering, you could just hover straight across this gap if this chest here precisely was the big key. It wasn't the big key though, so couldn't do that. I do have powder, but I think I want to buy a blue potion instead of capturing a fairy. So there's that. Did I need that key? Probably. Maybe. There's the big key, and we are basically out of here. Hoping to find a sword along the way somewhere. Don't use powder actually, now that I think about it, because it's gonna mess up spooky action. Overall, of all the seeds, I feel like this is the one where I need to get the luckiest in order to win compared to the previous ones. I say that knowing that I didn't get lucky so far, realistically. I did hit the switch, so I do want to hit that guy. Hit it, that's good. Didn't hit? There it is. Wait, still one more. Spooky action allows me to effectively hit the crystal switches that are way further north, because for some reason it uses the coordinates of the bird's escape, or height variable, if you will, that wasn't deleted from before, which is also why I did not want to use powder. Because powder would actually put the height variable at the normal value, whereas for some reason the fire rod does in fact not do that. Actually didn't get any items out of here. Alright. Skull, what's next? I probably should have bought the potion first, realistically. Although I'm kind of mildly hoping the last item in Skullwoods is a bottle. That way I could fill up 2 bottles, maybe. That might be a bit of a stretch. Alright, overall I feel like I played this reasonably inefficient. But this is one of these cases where it's just random. Sometimes you're just going to wrong places for a long time, and because you don't have efficient tools, like not having a sword in this case, it's just gonna cost you even more time than it usually would. Hi QC Jester, welcome! How are you doing today? You already opened the gate, so we don't have to worry about that. Do you want the boomerang here though, for a diagonal shot? Like the diagonal, I guess. This moth here is a big meanie, which is why I need to take him out. It's really that simple. Alright, this is fine. Thank you. No, we use the hammer against Mothila because it's force 4 hammer hits. Even if it's awkward to hit, it's doubly as fast compared to using the fire rod. Plus we only have 4 fire rod shots. We would need 8. 1, 2, 3, I think. Maybe 4. There we go. If you bonk it or if you bonk the boss too close to the spikes, it does not count as a hit, because the spikes normally damage enemies if you hit them into it, but Mothula is programmed to not take any damage from the spikes, which, by the way, fun fact, the gold sword actually deals the same damage as spikes, and so if you, in the vanilla game, actually were to get the gold sword before you defeat Mothula, you actually couldn't hit Mothula or damage a Mothula with it. It's kind of strange. But it kind of makes sense too. Read the baddies here when I hit random monsters. I mean, in Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure I'm doing a mostly unhappy playthrough. Just kind of because I don't know what's going on in the story. My character just doesn't tell me. Alrighty, welcome to this dungeon here. We just open up chests along the way, which, by the way, fun fact, yesterday I did not open the chest in the freezer room, and that one exactly apparently had another sword. So I could have had the sword for quite a long time rather than Master Sword. In this case I do need another sword, so I should go and open up all the chests. I guess an opponent could have gone to this dungeon here first. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're going to go straight through now. Now we don't open that chest anymore. We also don't have bombs, so I need to make sure I have enough. Either health or MP. I could have gone in here way earlier and grabbed the sword earlier, I guess. But this would have kind of led me a little bit astray. Oh, I needed to... Didn't get it, this is fine. Item switching, please. That is second item here. I need a small key. So we might as well grab the chest while we are trying to see what's the small key. I don't necessarily like doing that, actually. But it's decently fast. And this chest here is also really decently fast. Basically another sword upgrade would actually speed up certain fights and bosses dramatically, which is why I'm still opening up chests that are on the way, but I'm not gonna worry about chests that are further away or require like magic investment like the chest over here. Don't do diagonal? Okay, thank you. If you slide diagonal down left, if you do this little trick, you actually get hurt, and I kinda want to keep my magic right now. The magic, or the sword beam, can actually substitute fire rod shots if you just time it well. The game thinks that you're actually hitting the shell of holes there with additional fire rod shots rather than sword beams for some reason. Don't know why, that's just how it works. And this is exactly what I'm going to try and do. I have enough fire rod shots to just take the shell entirely, but I would like to have it for phase 2. There we go. Didn't even miss any. This could have been more efficient too. I didn't quite manage to get the second phase proper. Wasn't terrible though, I did hit them a bunch. Alright, up that mountain we go. We do have a blue potion as a backup. Desirable or necessary. The biggest mistake in this run here, I feel like, was just checking checkerboard key for no reason. Because I was basically in go mode -1 sword. I did not want to check checkerboard cave in that situation. Come on. Oof, cabbages. I have a friend who would like to eat them. And it actually didn't come back to bite me that I did not check total rock medallion requirement. I will want to get rid of the bombs, however, for silver switching. So do want some more health. Bum, bum, ba, ba, dum. Come on. There we go. Just trying to not lose any more health than I already have. A little bit inefficient, but that's okay. Alrighty, so... thinking phase. Basically just go straight through. If there's chests along the way, I may open them, but I'm not gonna open more than stuff that is literally along the way. Okay, small key, big key. There is no small key. Get a burner. Gonna make my menus even slower. Doesn't really matter though. I take another sword. That's very nice of you, game. Right. I now really didn't have to check other chests. Chilly sword. It is indeed a very chill sword. There's bomb boss. And I hedge my bets against yeah, we do. Today we do. I hedge my bets against the Dark Magician opener, where this is less efficient than the Dark Magician strategy. But the advantage of it is that if somebody does a Dark Magician strategy, I'm not gonna lose much time to it. And if they did a Dark Magician strategy, I would have been faster to get to these chests over here if there was a small key. There wasn't in this case, but you know. Pre-select the mirror, you have a small key, so we just need the big key and we're out of here. Nope, not here. So this is where it's less efficient than the Dark Magician strategy, all things considered. I could just go all the way through the right side, but I think that would be silly. Hey Ricodactylus, it's going quite well, thank you. How are you doing today? Oh wait. Oh my goodness. Need to think. Think, Yaga, think. Don't hit that switch. Not here. Actually, I think this had to be a small key. I think. Well, I guess it didn't have to be, but at this point it had a decent chance for it. You're alright? Busy morning. I see. Enjoy your coffee. Go clockwise, yeah, guys. It's more efficient. Go clockwise. I like the mirror. Didn't need to select the mirror, but should select mirror anyways, just in case it's the big key. I'm actually kind of sort of hoping for... Oh, actually, no. None of these spots really benefit me at this point. Actually, no, technically. If it was tile room, I would have a very slight route advantage over a Dark Magician. Very, very slight. It's basically negligible. It's the big key, so it's not here. It's not in the... I got it, okay. Wrong thing, I can sort beam. I didn't have the hookshot selected like I thought I did. That is the big prize pack, but the fairy's already gone now. Could have grabbed the magic though. Too late now. I do have a blue potion, so I want to just spam magic, I suppose. Maybe not spam. Still be reasonable with it. Really? Come on, dude. Kind of mean. And this guy is making me go on a tour around the room. One round trip ticket, please. That's very rare that this guy actually doesn't get hit by the first dash. I guess I was a bit slow dash, probably. Not bad. We do have 2 smoke keys, so I don't even need to kill the mini Helmasaur coming up. We do need magic though. I don't think I have enough magic. Actually, I should use the blue bottle right now. That way I don't have to worry about going to the other side of the room. Probably saves me a little bit of time. Basically, I did not want to go to the top right chest there, so which is why I used the pot there, so which is why I used the blue potion. I think this is gonna be more efficient. I do not need the safety anymore at this point. We are fine. We're gonna get a full health refill here anyways. I messed up. I could have gotten frame rolls there, but worked out, I guess, too early. Am I gonna get the strategy today? Because I don't think I got it the last few times. Nope, already messed it up. Yeah. Ay. Keep, just in case. Let's see. Not that great, too. Maybe a 3-5? It was 5. Alright. Yeah. I do kind of say that occasionally, don't I? Oh, I think this seed here favors somebody who's more in practice than me. So. Normally I would say it's like a coin flip whether I win this or not, but I would say it's like a 40 or 30% chance to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's closer than I should have been. Alright. I actually don't mind him just teleporting around a bunch because I think it's funny. And because the RNG is the same for both players for the Ganon teleports, it just doesn't make a difference whether I get a bunch of teleports, because my opponent will get them too. A double here. I can't get a double. He's in the corner, can't get a double. Alright, of the active racers of 32 that participated in the grand thing, 11 have finished. Excuse me. 12 just now. And I am done. Okay, my opponent was Brave. Brave? It's B-R-E-V-E. And I think I've seen this name around before, so I feel like I must have gotten pretty lucky to win this one. So, let's check where they are, shall we? Thank you for the GGs, everybody. I really appreciate it. There were so many little hiccups in this. I need more practice, but then again, me playing right now is practice. Maybe I shouldn't do this during the qualifier, but I'm a little bit addicted to Elden Ring, I suppose. Also, by the way, today's my day off. So I'm not streaming, okay? You didn't see anything. Let's see. I'm curious where they might be at this point. What do you see? Not here. Ah, there they are. Be purple. Watch stream. Where do you see the list of people playing, so to speak? Oh, there's actually its own separate active racer tab. I see, I didn't realize that. Alrighty. Brave with an underscore on Twitch. Please make sure to check them out. They are actually just about to climb Ganon's tower. And let's see, what did they do? They don't have a map tracker, unfortunately, so I can't exactly tell. They did actually check Turtle Rock is in fact Bombos, and they did find the Bombos medallion somewhere. I don't know where that was. So they must have done more than me at the very least. They... Oh, they use a key tracker for this. Oh, that's interesting. I never actually thought about using like a key sanity tracker for this. I guess that kind of works. Alrighty. But aside from Bombos, they seem to have all the same items. Actually, no, they have 2 bottles as well, so clearly they have checked a bunch more than I did. So I think I must have gotten luckier again. Alrighty, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for lurking. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you enjoyed being around. Today is Tuesday. That's normally my day off. But I kind of wanted to take the opportunity where the Open Plus race today is during normal hours, where I'm actually... Well, I would normally be awake, but I didn't get enough sleep, so it didn't really make much of a difference, did it? The next Open Plus race would be... At 5 AM. Yeah, I'm not gonna be awake then. Probably. Bombos was in GT, I have it too. Really? I guess I missed it. So I was thinking maybe they hopped into Total Rock, but I guess not. Then again, there was like the Smith chain that I didn't do. There were some items in Misery Mire. Wonder what held them up. It felt like it was basically just do everything until you find the flute and then everything fell into place. Alright everybody, yeah, thank you so much for watching, for listening and for lurking. I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy the credits. And I hope you all have a most pleasant day. Make sure to stay hydrated, take good care of yourself, and good luck.